Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, things have been going too well for this deck, so I got flattened twice in a row, and now we're down to sudden death. I need to get at least one more win so I can call this a positive run. I don't want to just break even. Because I was like up 3-0. I want to do better than breaking even, but at 4 wins, that would be respectable, I think, for the deck I was given. Still, a lot of bad rows. I have lots of things that I would have preferred not to take. Another paladin. The last one went so well.
Your soul shall be mine.
Tempted to keep starting hand cycloping against paladin. In fact, I think I will. Pitch the implosion because it's expensive. Try and get another minion that's castable, but yeah, councilman. Usually pretty good. If my opponent's playing minions that have 1 hit point, then the councilman actually damages them okay even before he starts getting buffed. So that'd be nice, but we'll see how it goes.
Do you need a blessing?
That's not a good start. So much for the 1 hit point thing. Nothing but her is going to have 1 hit point. I could play this guy, buff nothing. I would be able to use him to kill her, which I probably ought to do. He actually has to buff her, but it doesn't matter because it's until the end of my turn. So if he takes her out, though, that would be okay, because otherwise she's going to sit around buffing things. God damn it. That is not what I wanted to have happen. Lightning. Well then. It'd be nice to put out Darkstar Councilman first, but this is what he's bad at. If I put him out right now, he's got 1 attack. He's not going to do enough damage to those guys as they take him down. I mean, technically they don't have enough damage to take him down, but he'd be so reduced anyway, he'd never amount to anything.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Mad Scientist. That is totally not awesome. Didn't give the hit point to him, so I can still kill him. That's a plus. It's not working out. I'm still going to have to play him, but at least I can actually kill guys to some degree. They don't fight super well against my army, although it's probably worth trading the Mad Scientist to kill the Spider Tank and get a secret. My opponent's going to want to put something else out for her to buff, and it'll still be annoying. But then he would be able to kill her, so that wouldn't be too bad either. What will be bad is I'm sure my opponent has something better to do. God damn it. He doesn't do enough damage back. She does actually die. Could be worse, but yeah. That is very unfortunate, because he's not big enough for that. He would come in as a 3-5 taunt, which is not that exciting. He spends the mana better, though. I don't really want to kill that guy so much. I'll just do this. And I'm not even going to trade for the Scientist. Fine, I'll just do some damage. I think I might get more value out of him later. That is not going well so far, though. As much as our cards and health totals are pretty even, I am not happy with the situation. Wow, that sucks. Turn him into a bad Darkstar Councilman, so you can, again, not take a bunch of damage from your guys. Although at least now he can kill that, but unpleasantness abounds. He'd come out as a 5-5, which isn't great, but it could be worse. I could buff him up to be big enough to kill that, but then the other ones would still be out there and still dangerous. I think we're just going to have to play this. Get a free beast. Kill the Dark Iron guy. Okay, so I could play this now. He would be able to come out and be alive now. What would that accomplish? Not much, but not nothing. You know, like, the Toad is so much more value, which is, again, why I like 2-cost cards over 1-cost cards. But right now, I have 1 mana. If I take this guy, I can play him right away. He does kind of affect the board, because he's the difference between being able to kill this guy, or him plus this would kill that when this guy tries to eat my spider. So I think I'm actually taking the young dragon crap. Under the circumstances, it's okay. If for some reason it stays alive, if my opponent decides not to kill it, then I could actually buff it up to a 2-2 and hit for some extra damage, but probably not that much, because then I'll just end up trading it for something anyway. Yeah, this is predictable play, but I mean, he was still out there. He served a purpose. He got rid of the 2-1. My opponent did not have a secret. Or if he does, it's in his hand. But he didn't play it, so it probably doesn't have a secret. Okay. Interesting. Unfortunately, that 5-1 is out there and able to kill stuff. So I don't really want to play either of these who would get murdered by it. Let's see if I can draw something cheap. Yeah, I can. It's not great, but we're going to do that. Why not? Darkshire is just big enough that this guy alone can't kill it. And if the 1-1 jumps in with him, I'd still have this guy out there to kill the bird. So.
Justice.
Okay. The overhealing doesn't really hurt him. Okay, you're just going to lose the bird. That's fine. Never liked that bird anyway. Hellfire. Not helping as much as it could right now. Again, this is the one circumstance when he's not good, is when I can't keep stuff alive. I play her, she just gets killed by that, and she takes my whole turn. So do I draw a card and then, like, Hellfire that guy away and still have, like, a 5-3 out there and I take damage from the Hellfire? Ah.
So many.
All kinds of bad. But if I play him alone, he's not big enough to survive that, which is terrible. I think I'm going to have to play her, and it's going to hurt. But presumably my opponent will kill her with the 5-6. I'll take some damage, and then hopefully it'll bait out some more minions that I can blow up with the Hellfire. If he plays more big things, I'm just boned. Just boned. But drawing a card is unlikely to work out better. That's terrible, because now he's not getting Hellfire sufficiently. God damn it. Paladins just have, like, answers to everything my crappy crap deck can do. Crap. So I can probably play that after the Hellfire. Hellfire is going to kill 4 minions, so there's going to be 2 mana at that point. Still not doing as much as I'd like. I'd really like to be able to finish this guy, and I'm not going to be able to, but I've got to do it. I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be playing this for 2 mana. I should draw a card first and see if I can do anything about that. No. Having him out for Hellfire would be nice, but it's not going to happen. This is bad. I have more cards, but I have way less health. This is not working out in my favor at all. He'd be tempted to just hit me. Oh, no, now he has no reason not to just hit me directly. It's not worth killing my guy when I'm so low and I'm a Warlock. Yeah, no, I am doomed now. However, I can play this guy as a 5-5. I can give them both taunt, so it's not the end of the world. But I'm pretty screwed.
Stand ready. My shield for Argus.
So if this knocks off the bubble, then it can be killed by the 1-1. If I don't do that, then I'm giving my opponent the choice of how to take it down. But he's got to spend his attacks to do that, which I think I'd prefer at this point. Because otherwise this thing's getting to attack, getting a free damage on this, and then it gets to do its damage again in this turn. Equality! That's terrible. That makes it look like knocking off the bubble would have been better. Awesome. I'm pretty dead now. I don't have any way to get out of this. Drawing a card would put me at 1 hit point range, so that he could kill me. I don't have any major life gain stuff. No. If I play this and then draw a card, I will only have 3 mana left, even if I get some crazy miracle card that could do anything. I don't know what that would be. It'd have to be taunt, basically. And I wouldn't be able to play any decent sized taunt. Do I even have any taunt left? I don't know. Let's just see what card I get. Nope, there is no way I can do anything remotely.
Into the breach.
Although I can buff him to kill everything but him. So yay. Let's do that because it's the more interesting thing I can do. I could have also played one of these guys afterwards. He would have taken 1 damage. Whoop-de-doo. Doesn't matter.
The light protects me.
God damn it!
duty.
Deck seemed to perform well, like actually well, in one or two of those early games that I won. It wasn't just that my opponents were bad, but clearly got stomped by superior decks. I don't think there was much I could do. Damn it! Let's break even. Oh, Shadowpan Rider. I did not have that, even though he's a common. Any interesting tentacle cards? I didn't have the Forlorn Stalker, so that's useful. And I guess we'll just go and do another Tavern Brawl game to fill up the time. I'm still on my Mage Cthulhu deck. We'll see how it works out. We will find out very soon. So this is, of course, the Tavern Brawl where minions start stealth. I have a suspicion this guy's going to be more confident than the previous ones I was playing against. This is a pretty effective starting hand, though. I am inclined to keep this. Yeah. I can deal with big threats, I can deal with an army of threats, I have an okay minion to play relatively early on. Stealth Fiery Bat. Challenge accepted. My play is nothing. I could play a sheep, but then my opponent would control when it dies, and that's no fun, whereas starting from about turn 4 or turn 3 with the coin, I can use the sheep. This is the kind of stuff I expect. This is why I have the arcane explosions in here. That is not an arcane explosion. Damn you, non-arcane, non-explosion. Take beatings from that guy. I could put this guy on, and he'll probably get shot by the fire bat after he kills it. So that's no fun. It's not worth the thing to kill that, yeah. This is what I was concerned about when I designed the deck. You know what? I'm actually just going to play a sheep now. Yeah, my opponent can control when it goes off, but he doesn't want to. Now, it will deter him from playing more stuff, so that may be a mistake, but I don't want to take the beatings. Yeah, he has a pretty good response to that. But I didn't have the mana, so I can at least just do this now. And then get stuff going on for the next wave. Now I will have enough mana. If he just plays like a whole bunch of dangerous things, I have this. If he plays a whole bunch of 2/1s or whatever. Infested Wolf. Okay, he wins against that in a one-on-one. Could be worse. I could actually Flame Cannon it and then start picking off the little crap guys. There's got to be worse things to Flame Cannon, but I'm seriously considering that. But no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to play stuff.
Are you my master?
Because there will be much more dangerous things later on, I'm sure. She survives sheep explosions, notably. As unimpressive as that is. Of course, when he pops out the spiders, they don't come out with stealth, because when you play a minion, meaning from a card, like from your hand. Ow. Okay, that's unpleasant. But it's not that big a play either, so I mean, I could blow one up and then blow one up. Is that even worth it? Because I could play this guy, and again, he's taunt, but taunt doesn't take effect right away because they start as stealth. So this would be a good time to play him. But those are two pieces of crap that I can just blow up. So I think I'm just going to... I'll blow one up with him, which I want to get those out eventually to Thune up. But I still have one if I need to do direct damage. Yeah. Having him not have minions alive is pretty good. The fewer minions he has, the more likely I am to be able to, say, Flame Cannon the thing I want to. That is pretty big, kind of unexpected. There's my Arcane Explosion that would have been really useful earlier and is less impressive right now. So again, yeah, the taunt doesn't take effect because he's stealthed. Unless this guy somehow dealt damage, which would be a pretty impressive feat, since he doesn't have any abilities that would do that. he gonna do? That is a big minion to hit me in the face with. Now that it's not stealthed, if my panda is still alive, I can go Panda, Fire Blast, Flame Cannon, and kill it. Although, if my opponent plays other minions, they could get in the way of the Flame Cannon. I would have to be able to get rid of them as well. Ow. And then what? That is also big. Wow. Okay. Get that. Where were you earlier? I could have used secrets to copy these friggin' fat guys. Okay, so I could hit him for 2, Sheepsplosion for 4 mana. That would get him down to 2, down another 2, so he'd be at 3 hit points. So this guy could trade for him if needed. But I could Flame Cannon and see if that had to happen or not. And it'd be pretty much all my mana, but no, I can make this work. I think Sheepsplosion is the way to do it. We'll see. So I could disciple him. I could just make sure they both die if I hit with that. And you know what? That's fine, actually. Why mess around?
Feel my pain.
Just I didn't have enough mana to do him and still Fire Blast. Yeah, I'm not going to need that coin soon anyway. I mean, I could potentially do an early Cthulhu, but you don't need to do Cthulhu 1 turn earlier, typically. My opponent's not putting out a lot of, like, stay on the board stuff, although maybe he will, I don't know. That needs to die. He's pretty serious about playing basic set minions. Like, this is just like a guy with only basic cards, is what I'm looking at, seems like. That is going to do a horrendous amount of damage, though. That's unpleasant. I should play him next time, because then I can Cthulhu for double and win the game. But in the meantime, if she was visible, I would play him double Disciple and... Actually... Well, no, next turn I can play him and double Disciple. It's fine. We'll just sit tight. We'll take a beating. Unless my opponent has some way to buff her damage tremendously. I shouldn't die. Shouldn't? And we'll see. I can play him double Disciple, and then that's terrible. Oh my god, that thing is really powerful. I'm gonna die before I can Cthulhu. God damn it. Ice Block. I'm much less likely to die before I can Cthulhu. I'm just gonna go on record as saying that. There's a chance I would have gotten it from him, but yeah, not a good enough chance. Okay, well that's different. So we're gonna go... I'm not gonna be able to, Fire Blast anything. But I can still take out some of their army. Because he can just take that out, then this guy can trade for the pig. And then I Ice Block, obviously.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Yeah, duplicate, and it's not relevant. So unless he has a way to kill Stealthed Bran, if he's able to get off a deadly shot that kills Bran, because it's random. Yeah, no. You really need the deadly shot to kill Bran. Because you're going to have a hard time surviving Super Cthulhu. Although you could survive it. You might have been useful earlier. Although these guys can also attack, so yeah. This is going to take a while. It just doesn't stop. What is going on? However, I'm actually going to die. I don't have enough damage, as it turns out. So I can kill both of those guys and just get Paladin shot. So, sucks to be me. I lose anyway. Go me. It's this close. this arcane explosion early in the game would have, like, crushed this guy. Yeah, that card is super awesome. It's funny he has 2 of those, and the rest of his deck is mostly, like, just basic-ass stuff. Well, this has been a wholly unsuccessful video. Hooray! 2 in a row. I'll just have to come up with a better arena deck next time.
Please click the like button before it clicks you.
And check out our dorky, argumentative anime reviews on Anime Indecision.